Just one more take. Chapter 2. Off cue. The morning air inside the studio felt colder than usual. Not the kind that touched the skin, but the kind that lingered behind your ribs, like something left unsaid. Jay arrived early. The floor wasn't even lit yet. Only a few crew members moved quietly, dragging cables, adjusting frames. Someone nodded at him without speaking. The call sheet had labeled it as warm-up, intimacy, sequence. Light blocking, casual wardrobe. Jay wore a soft knit pullover and house slippers, meant to mimic the feel of a couple's shared morning. The room had been staged like an apartment. A couch, coffee cups. The sunlight filtered through a paper window. Jay sat on the couch alone. Min entered a minute later. He looked rested, distant. His shirt was unbuttoned at the collar. His sleeves rolled back just far enough to seem effortless. He didn't greet Jay.
"Let's run it,"
He said simply. They sat, exchanged lines. Quick, clipped dialogues about breakfast routines and late mornings. Jay delivered his cues with precision. Min followed. Then came the final line. The one meant to sit just long enough to feel light. A beat skip. Jay turned his head. Met Min's gaze. No expression, just quiet. Min's lips parted slightly, then stopped.
"I need 5.
He said, standing up. Didn't wait for confirmation, just left. Jay stayed seated. He didn't look around. He just stared at the air. Min had been breathing a moment ago. A few minutes later, someone approached. A production assistant with a clipboard. Min said he's good to shoot with the actress. You're done for today. See you tomorrow. Jay nodded. It wasn't rejection. It was process, logistics. But it still felt like someone had handed him back the echo of last night, folded and empty. He didn't go home right away. Instead, he found the smallest dressing corner, folded himself into a chair, and sat. His hands were resting in his lap, right over the spot where Min's hand had been. Jay didn't cry, didn't even sigh. He opened his phone. The old message was still there. Rehearsal, 11 p.m., no crew. He stared at it, didn't delete it. Outside, the studio kept moving. Inside, he didn't. The next morning, Jay arrived even earlier. The set for today's shoot was warm lit, staged like a bedroom. Jay knew what was coming. The kiss. It was scheduled as a final scene between the leads. Director Saw had called him in early. Min arrived minutes later. He didn't greet Jay. Didn't acknowledge anything from the day before.
"You ready?"
Jay nodded. They ran the blocking. Lines exchanged. But when the cue came to lean in, Min froze. Director Saw's voice cut through. Not looking for emotion, just the angle. Min reached forward, hand raised. But instead of closing the distance, she pressed 2 fingers between their lips. Jay blinked. They stayed like that, breaths mingling, touch without a kiss. Silence loud enough to ache. Min's voice came quiet. "Let's do it for real later." The actress arrived, makeup fresh, energy high. Jay stayed out of the frame, just beyond the curtain line. He watched Min step into place, watched him move through the lines, watched the lean in begin. Then, "No tongue, please." The actress pulled back abruptly. The room went still. A few chuckles. Director lifted a hand. Let's reset. The actress sighed. Someone show him how it's supposed to look. And then, someone turned towards Jay. Jay blinked. He was already walking before he could answer. He stood opposite Min. Not kissing, just positioning. Their faces close. Their bodies held by performance. Jay tilted his head, as instructed. Min didn't move. Jay could feel his gaze though, burning beneath the mask of boredom and something else. The shoot ended. Everyone scattered. Jay slipped out with the others. Backstage, he checked his phone. A message? Not from the director. Not from a crew. From Min.
Come to my room.
Jay didn't knock. Min's message hadn't asked him to. Min was pacing. He didn't stop when Jay entered. Didn't smile. Didn't sit. He just said,
So you like that?
Jay froze. His hand stayed on the door behind him. Min turned. Eyes sharp, but not cruel.
You walked in like you were ready to kiss her.
A flat line. No heat. Just observation twisted into accusation. Like it didn't matter. Jay's breaths hitched. Not because Min was wrong, but because he had tried so hard to make it look that way. Jay didn't answer. Didn't move. Min stepped closer.
You think I'm a bad kisser?
Jay blinked, lips parting to respond. But Min didn't give him the chance. He crossed the room in 3 steps and pulled Jay forward by the front of his shirt. The kiss landed hard, imperfect. Too much breath and not enough aim. It didn't matter. Jay kissed back. Hands moved quickly. Jay sliding up, pulling the fabric over his head. Min's hands didn't hesitate. He helped yank the shirt off, then grabbed Jay's wrist and lifted his arms higher, framing his bare chest. The shirt dropped to the floor. Jay's skin flushed in the golden overhead light. He moved to unbutton Min's shirt. Min caught his hand. No, he whispered. Leave it. Jay stilled. Min pressed their bodies together, shirt to skin, the context sharp and whole. Min exhaled against Jay's throat. He could feel everything. Jay wasn't hiding any of it. Then, there was no pause, no script, just friction, just motion. Jay's head fell back against the wall. Min's mouth moved without a sound. His voice caught in his throat. He gasped. Min's hand came up quickly, not cruel, but fast. He pressed his palm over Jay's mouth, steady and warm. Not here, Min whispered. Don't let them hear. Jay's eyes fluttered shut. His body responded to every inch of Min. Sharp breath, heat, the ache of restraint. Then silence again. Not empty, just complete. Afterward, Jay put his hoodie back on. Min didn't speak. He just stepped behind Jay, arms wrapping tight around his waist. Jay didn't move. He let himself be held. Min didn't loosen his grip. And then, a knock at the door. A voice from the hall.
Min, director's looking for you.
Min didn't move. His voice came low, measured.
Let him wait.
That was chapter 2 of Just One More Take. If you enjoyed it, press like and subscribe to our channel. Your feedback is always welcome. And do let me know what stories you'd love to hear more of. Thanks for listening.